I know sooner or later it will come, the day that I know I'm in love. Will it feel warm and dry like a kiss in July? Will it chill down my bones? Will it cool like the snow? And I look at my window to see what the universe has in store for me. People passing by in the street will be smiling at me, 'cause they already know what it's like being in love. The sky starts to roll up its clouds, so the sun can just stop hiding out. The windows will open and sing like birds that are spreading. It was a cloudy day, stuck in a traffic jam, swamped on a busy street. Now it's feeling like a clam. Already on the edge, just a tear on the rise. The driver smiles at me and say, "Oh, life could be so simple, but taking the day away. Making time for some loving, put your son on replay. I'm watching an old time movie, follow the clouds go by, and drift in the sky. Things never fit to place if you stay so uptight. Just drop off your pretense to make them right. So when you get a bad day and things turn to the worst, remember these words. Life is so simple, taking the day away, making time for some loving. Put your song on replay. I'm watching an old time movie, follow the clouds go by, and drift in the sky. comfort guide. I can't have a bad temper, make a big fuss and cry. And I know that lately it's been hard. We had a bumpy ride. But if you give me one more chance, I make it effortless. So if you want to come back home, I will be cooking Sunday breakfast for we're alone. We're gonna go and skate on frozen lakes, spend the morning baking cakes with the glowing of our love.
there's test holes. Drill down, ram the pipe in there and put a valve on it.
Open our sand like birds that are spreading their wings. So every night I stare at the moon just to check if she's still looking blue. Don't know who you are yet. You seem a bit hard to get, but I know you're out there. I just wait for the day where the sky will spread open its clouds, so the sun can just stop hiding out. The windows will open and sing like birds that are spreading about to ride across the street like a song that is playing just for me. We'll know and we'll smile as if we knew. All this time I was waiting for you.